too. It really is. You can do a lot with cursor. All cursor is a fancy Visual Studio. You know, they incorporated their AI into it a little deeper. And Visual Studio, you get Copilot, which is garbage. I wouldn't trust Copilot to take out my trash, but that's my personal opinion. Which is so sad because Copilot had all the access to every single coding development programs out there for GitHub. But it's like the worst one out there. I mean, I'm sure I haven't used them so long. They might have gotten better since then. Yeah, they're very slow on the uptake. It's like, I don't know. And you know what sucks is they've been pushing it everywhere. I freaking have it on my computer here that I didn't ask for. And there it is. I didn't ask for this crap. They just give it to you for free. Oh man, vibes. I bet it was a night and day difference too. Yeah, using cursor. Cursor was really good, especially a year ago. They were really good. But now I'm able to get Claude. That's night and day difference. Okay, GitHub Copilot's different. That's a little better. That's a lot better than this Copilot. I just love watching all my agents work. And my token. And here's the other thing. This is all Codex, which is ChatGPT. Now I'm going to show this to you guys here. Where is it? Did I close it? I probably did. So oh yeah, there it is. Nope, wrong one. So earlier today, I was at 33% left. Now I'm at 31%. So it moved 2%. That's it. With all of this going, 100 million tokens. It moved 2%. And I got the $100 tier one. It's barely touching it. I'm really proven that my token savings actually, it's not fluff. It works. And it works really good. So you started VibeCode 2 years ago. So yeah, you have a year ahead of me of experience there. Probably more experience than that because you probably do it daily all the time. Well, I'm starting to do it daily all the time. Praveen, I would love to help you with $300. I'll tell you what, you purchase my product here, this tool, and you can vibe code your app that can make you more than $300. That's how I'm willing to help you. I think it's an awesome deal that I'm willing to do that for you. I remember a buddy of mine who wanted to always have a computer and really couldn't afford one. So what he would do is go down to the library and use the library's computers. And he would go down there and develop like programs and stuff using it was QBasic, I think, at the time. And he would write code and all in BASIC. It was wild. Hey, so I'm building, it's a AED, or ADE, which is Agentic Development Environment. And these are all separate terminals here, like this one here, for example. This one here. They're all AIs, every one of these, and they're all building this product here. And this big one here on the right side, this is the director. So I don't have to communicate with any of these guys in the middle here. I just tell the director what I want done, and he will facilitate the work for me. So I have 2 auditors, that's the purple guys. I have 1 researcher, that's the yellow guys, and the green guys are all the developers, the coders. And you could actually change their role if you want. You could have another director, coder, a QA, devs op, writer. You could actually give tasks like my favorite guy, my favorite AI, or whatever you want to name them, right? And then if you hover over it, you can see what it says. You rename them, like right now his name is Code X. So Code Expert. See? You can actually choose your AI you want to use. You don't have to. You're not stuck with Codex or Claude. You know, you'll be able to choose what AI you want to use. So you said, can you explain again for me? I joined your stream late. What have you built and how can I earn from taking subscription? So how can you earn from taking subscription? I don't understand the context of that. Are you wondering how you can build and create a subscription-based app, or I'm not understanding? So if you have an idea for an application, you can use AI to develop that app and market it and try to get people to purchase it. And, you know, if you have a good idea or $1 million winner out there, you know, you may be the right one who invents the next greatest thing. I mean, look at the guy who invented OpenClaw. That guy just sat in his basement doing exactly what I'm doing here by himself until he had a product that he felt comfortable enough to ship, and now he's pretty well off right now. So just because he used AI to build AI. Yeah, the tool itself runs locally. You install it on your computer. It runs locally. The AI is from, so Codex is from ChatGPT, so I have to make that connection, of course. And Claude is from Anthropic, and that I have to make the internet connection to Anthropic. So unless you have your own AI locally on your computer, then yes, the whole thing would be 100% locally. So that right there is an estimate of how much you would have spent on API cost. So, or how much you would have actually cost. And right now the baseline would have been $322. The actual cost of savings is $171. And these are based on the API fees, which is, I think it's $5 for every million tokens. And yeah, here it is. $3 for every million tokens for input, $15 for every million tokens output. And that's actually generous because I believe Claude charges almost $30 for output. Yes, you can connect it locally with, if you have like Olama, for instance, and you bring your own local AI, you can run every single terminal with its own AI using Olama and OpenCode. Yeah, it's awfully small, isn't it? I do need to expand this. I didn't want to take up too much of real estate, the main core of the idea of what this is for. But yeah, making this bigger would probably help people understand what's happening, or making a clickable pop-up so they can actually read the actual numbers and stuff. And maybe throw some colors in there to separate what each one's doing, like your savings, your costs, and all the other stuff. So I could do that. Sort of like how I did this. Same thing, right? Is what you're saying? Like a blurred screen, little pop-up that shows all the numbers and breakdowns. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking you were thinking. Yeah, it's actually a good idea. I could do that. Did I build on top of an OS agent or build the orchestration and everything from scratch? I built everything from scratch using Claude Desktop. I told Claude Desktop what I wanted, what the tech stack I wanted, meaning what programming language and UI elements and things like that. And it was able to develop what I wanted. I just had to steer it in the right direction, give it my vision of what I wanted and how I wanted it to see or to feel, and the features that I wanted and needed. So, and this is all 100% vibe code. I have not touched the code. So if you want to build this app yourself, you definitely can. So, Vibes, let's see if I can get your idea here going. So I'm going to screenshot this. I want to paste it all here for a second. Oh no, that's not going to work. I have to paste it here. Okay. Because I wanted to hover. And then print screen so I could grab this. And then I wanted this. Oh. Okay, for my next feature that I want to do is at the top left is my token banner that shows the savings and the cost. If I hover over it, it has a little pop-up that kind of breaks it down for me, but it's not enough visually data, and it doesn't really explain what's happening. So the third screenshot is the setup wizard for creating a new agent. I want something similar to that pop-up look with the blurred out background. And inside of there, I want a good data analysis of all the token savings and how it's saving for your use. And of course, an X at the top right, like this one shows. So go ahead and get that started for me. Thank you. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, it's funny you say I use it in my pitch. I'm trying to point out what's different than my competitors out there, and why I believe in my own product, why I want to use my own product. It's not because and why I believe other people should use my product, because subscription's expensive, and if you're able to get the cheaper the subscription, but have the use of the higher tier subscription, that's what I'm aiming for. And I would love to see people be able to utilize this tool for that. So, okay, I have what I'm using right now is called Whisper. It is right here, and it's you can download it online. I mean, see if I can pull it up here. Here. So it's called Whisper Flow. They really don't brand themselves very good, but yeah. But anyways, that's what I'm using. However, I don't like this because it's very spammy and it's got a bunch of other crap, and you have to have an online connection because they're their Whisper LLM lives on a cloud service, and it makes that connection. So I actually have one down here at the bottom left. I just threw it over here to get out of the way because I'm not focused on it right now, but I do need to work on it. This uses NVIDIA's Parakeet, and it is much faster, and it's local on your machine. It doesn't make any connections to the internet, and it works really good too when it works. Testing 1, 2, testing. I'm showing Vorteca how this works. So, and the first time it loads into the GPU, but anytime after that, it actually is much faster. So the moment I let go of the key binding and it gets done translating, it'll just shoot it down there like that. So, and this is a smaller model. It's the 0.6 billion model. I actually have the 1.6 billion that I'm probably going to upgrade to. So did it actually do what I wanted here? Okay, scope given, replace the cream. Okay. Great. So I seen you got the scope there and going to get your team started on it. It doesn't look like anybody's doing any work right now. So yo, quit slacking. I don't pay you to sit around. Oh, dude, with the little whip cracking sound, heck yeah. Like each one, you could do a whip and it has to make a noise like, ah, that would be hilarious. Here, ping, and see if it'll pong. Oh, it didn't pong me. Or get a little button here that'll zap them. Like a one of those dog collars. Yeah, I'll definitely be here streaming tomorrow, and if most of it just sitting here, hurry up and wait type thing, it gets boring. I apologize, and a lot of back and forth with you guys. That's what we mostly are about, and you guys are watching me work. Team has started on it. No, it's not.